What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, it's kind of an awkward one, right? You know, when you're talking to more than one person online, because you just assume no one's gonna ever know each other, right? And then they both end up in the same video, because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Obviously, I'm just kidding. In today's video, we're checking out Michael Clifford, one of my favorite people in music, one of my favorite people to talk about in music, and of course, Waterparks. Again, another group that I fucking love, and I love what they bring in music, and I feel like this collaboration is about to feel so sick. Now, before we get to today's video, I'm just gonna ask you guys to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You guys can come follow me over on Instagram. I've been posting so much content, posting my favorite songs from albums, my top tracks, songs I've been listening to a lot. So if you guys are interested in more music content from me, links in the description or at Steven in Stereo. You guys check out my Patreon, fully supports this channel. I'll be doing Michael Clifford's side quest album listening party, obviously the night it comes out. I can't wait for that. But I also have album listening parties from 5 Seconds of Summer. I have the 5 Seconds of Summer documentary that they did, like the Five Sauce movie, like fucking sick. For Waterparks, I've actually done Waterparks album listening parties. So if you guys want to see which albums I've done, you guys check out Patreon. All right, all those things out of the way. I'm so excited for this. I did not know this was a collaboration we were going to be getting. This is called Give Me a Break.
Weren't supposed to meet. Not like this. But he was everywhere. They couldn't get away from each other.
Oh,
Maybe they didn't want to. No matter where it starts, it always ends the same.
I think I just started to burn out.
You know it's gonna be ridiculous.
Last time I checked, I was a sellout. Like, damn, I can't even believe how much that I don't sleep now. Cause every time I try, I end up caught up in a lie. I'm looking for the memories that made me feel alive. Like you must have.
I am just, okay, like, it's not like this is anything new. I've been a fan of Michael Clifford's voice for quite some time now, but the fucking just melodic nature of his vocal gets me every single time. Oh my God, he's made for this style.
Believe how much that I don't sleep now. Cause every time I try, I end up caught up in a lie. I'm looking for the memories that made me feel alive. Like you must have erased them. I can't
Such a vibe.
them. Oh, what a shame. Won't you give me a break? I don't remember who I am now. Give me a name. I don't remember what I look like.
Wait. Oh.
Don't remember who
I just love how this comes in. It just comes in so chaotically. I want more of it.
Won't you give me a break? I don't remember who I am now. Give me a name. I don't remember what I look like. Give me a face, cause I can feel it in my bones now. Give me a break. You make your comments such a big deal. Can't speak my mind without a third wheel.
Wait, I fucking love that. So lyrically going through that chorus, it's literally just like, it's like so hard to be yourself, especially if you have any kind of spotlight, because you really do, like you said, I hate that I can't even like say how I feel without having like a third wheel, without having someone there that's always kind of like, well, actually, or well, this, or well, that, or maybe you should do more of this or whatever. And I feel like it's got to be so hard to navigate your life in this kind, like, imagine in this space when you want to make music too, and you feel like you have this pressure because there's all of these outside voices that are constantly criticizing everything you do. And it is true that like at some point you do wonder, like, damn, like, can't I just do something without like being ridiculed for fucking everything? He even starts out in the beginning saying like, oh, I guess this week I'm a sellout. Like, basically all these narratives are constantly going on about me, and like I'm just trying to like do this thing, but y'all are trying to give me basically all of these you're like letting me be the bouncing board for all of your bullshit.
Maybe I'm over trying to be real. I mean, like, no offense, but listen, how are you the victim? Cause every time I cry, it's like I'm trying to sell a lie.
I love Austin's hair, always.
And I hate what I don't find, cause you must have erased him. I can't retrace him.
Oh, that makes it even more sad too. It's like, you deal with so much outside criticism or outside kind of forces pushing on you that you almost lose yourself in the sense of that, because you end up almost becoming what everybody is saying that you are, rather than being able to just be the person that you know you are.
I don't find, cause you must have erased him. I can't retrace him. Oh, what a shame.
Uh-oh.
Won't you give me a break? I don't remember
Okay, hold on. Before we get Austin, because you know we got to give the man his moment here. Before we get Austin here, I this song also kind of feeds off of that same energy that Cool is feeding off of, where it almost seems like Michael is kind of addressing just basically like trying to navigate his life, like where he's at in his life, his age, his career, all those things, how you're trying to like navigate those things and find yourself when you've had so much of this, you know, all these topics that we've kind of been pushing on, like you've had so much of these outside forces. And it doesn't matter how much people say, like, I don't give a fuck what people think. Deep down, everybody cares at least a little bit. And that little bit that you care about can like really be magnified if you were on a massive scale the way someone like Michael Clifford is. And so I really love that this song and Cool kind of are both those introspective moments where we're kind of getting inside the brain of Michael Clifford and what it looks like as he navigates his own life kind of in front of us and still does music. All right, Austin time.
Cause I can feel it in my bones now. Give me a break. I always said you won't like what you see, so keep your eyes off of me. I'm just a phone screen daydream, baby.
I'm just a phone screen daydream, baby.
Phone screen daydream, baby. Just give me a break because I'm sick of the band. They say I'm living the dream. I just want this nightmare to end.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, don't hate my friend. He says the craziest thing. Hey, wait, what's that at a fan? Don't you say sorry for me. I fucking love freaking out. And you're making a scene. Michael, you do the same thing. Stop fucking screaming at me. You give me a break. I don't remember who I am now. Give me a name. I don't remember what I look like. Give me a face, cause I can feel it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Yes.
I don't remember who I am. Give me a name. I don't remember what I look like. Give me a face.
Oh, dude, they're vocals together.
Give me a break.
Like, I'm so happy about this, but also like, I just love that they just like let her write the story about them and they just let it happen. They let it happen. I fucking love these two so much. Oh my God. Okay. Let's get into this. I done fucked my hair up, although I'm struggling with it today, but I done fucked it up with that little headbang because I fucking had to. Love that we still have the kissing on the screen, by the way. This is going to be very distracting, but I love this. So Waterparks, Austin Knight Waterparks, it is so like them to be breaking character in song. And I really love that that same style comes right over into this. You know, it definitely feels like it could have been a Waterparks song on its own, which I think is what I really love about this. You know, it's a Michael Clifford song, but you have Waterparks. Sometimes when you have bands like collaborate, I feel like it's not always done like this. Usually the main artist, I'm not saying always, but usually the main artist kind of has like the main style of the sound and then the rest of the band kind of like falls in and kind of adds in. Whereas I feel like I could hear this as a Waterpark sound, especially like in that chorus, the way it's really chaotic. It goes to just that drum section, you know, it feels really like raw. I feel like that is very much a Waterparks thing. And then of course, going back to where I started, ADHD, going back to where I started, Austin, just breaking that character and them having basically just a melodic conversation in Austin's verse, I think is really sick. But I also love just the lyrical value of it because yeah, I do feel, you know, I feel like when you're in a band like this, it is hard to kind of come out and say like, no, this is a nightmare because like, this is the dream. This is everything you ever wanted. But like, two things can be true at the same time, right? Like you can have everything you ever wanted by being in this band and being successful and it also be a nightmare. I mean, you lose a lot of your, like you give up a lot of things in exchange for the things that you do want. And that comes with everything that you do in life. There's always some sacrifice, but like, I feel like sometimes when people are put in the public spotlight, like let's say you really want to be a musician and you just want to play these shows and everything. Well, maybe you don't want the Hollywood part that goes with it. So there is always a little bit of give and take. So I do love that conversation. Then I also love that, you know, he's like, basically, I like to crash out. I like to go nuts sometimes. And that whole trade-off and that's, I don't know. I'm like obsessed with that verse right now. I already want to listen to it again because it goes off the rails, becomes a conversation. It's so fucking melodic that their conversation is better than anything I could ever put out musically. So I'm here for that. I'm also like really looking forward to this record now, because when I hear sounds like this and I hear Michael's lyricism, his introspective lyricism, I'm really excited. You know, I'm a big fan of Jet Black Heart. I say this all the time. It's probably one of my favorite 5 Seconds of Summer songs. One of the coolest things was, you know, obviously getting to see 5 Seconds of Summer live and scream this song to the top of my lungs. And the thing that I really love about that song is I really love the writing perspective in it, and I really love, like, you know, the state in which Michael was in when he wrote it, because that song, well, I think he wrote all of it, or at least wrote a lot of it. That song feels so like just tense to me and strong, but like if you feel it, you fucking feel it. You know what I'm saying? And what I really love is that these introspective lyrics, especially in this, as he's getting older, I'm also getting older. I'm also growing up. You know what I'm saying? And to hear somebody who like you kind of watched in music addressing kind of their life as they've moved on, you know, having a child and all these things, it really changes kind of everything that you got going on. But what I'm really happy about is that Michael doesn't seem to have lost himself, because throughout this entire video, you see a representation of somebody that I've seen on that stage since I started talking about this band in the very beginning of 2020. And I feel like the fact that I can watch that still flourishing and still growing all these years later, and find somebody who is addressing what the reality of trying to navigate that stuff is, it hits different for me. So I really love that the style still speaks to, you know, this quirky pop punk kind of like kind of sound, but at the same time the lyrics hit so hard that you're just kind of like so drawn in by the whole collection of it. And what else also really stands out to me is that this becomes so like cheery and funny and silly at the same time. So even though, again, you got lyricism that I feel like hits on a deep level, you're also having a lot of fun with it, which is exactly the spirit of anything around the pop punk nature, in my opinion. You know, you can hit the saddest songs in the world with the right bands. You can also get the saddest songs in the world with the right bands that make you dance the whole time. And I think there's something to be said about dancing while you're crying, and I think we can all fucking agree on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm so proud of Michael. I'm so stoked for his solo career, and I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait for this album. So, side quest. Hopefully. Let me see July 25th. I forgot he just released the date for it, I think. July 25th. So, July 25th, Michael Clifford, full album. We're going to be doing an album reaction right here. So, make sure you guys subscribe. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.